trying to build Star Tower here. Hopefully you will enjoy. Well, we are actually in a texture pack play. Yeah.
4:30.
I just started recording, I did. Okay, so we're gonna try our hardest in the Mass Effect texture pack we are. It is going to be very hard. In this episode though, we're only going to do the base layout. Black Wolf, can you cover it all with the grass please? Yeah. Black Wolf is the owner of this world, and well, I guess I can just quickly go on the Minecraft track. The Minecraft rail, just to show you guys all how this works, how we built it.
So, you could change it, like Paul Rogman wanted, and there would be nothing. Or,
okay. And now I'll show you it all. Yeah. We're coming up on the first build I built. Well, actually second, it was that one and that one, and then it was one over there in the old city. No, the one over there was first, then that one, and then the one that was beside it. Okay, yeah, we do have a very long minecart track, we do. Oh my god. Bang! Yeah, good, I just destroyed it. Yeah, as you can see, it's very confusing. Look, so you've used gold, ore, and where's the other block? Well, we have used iron bars a little bit, and also soul sand, that was it. Yeah, that's all the gold ore. That's a little sneak peek at our castle. Okay, so this one is where there's a sharp turn. And look, okay, so now we just got to go back. I will jump off as soon as we get stuck, tell you guys. Just don't look to the right or anything, because it gets confusing. Yeah. It kind of messes with your eyes if you look at it. It does. It makes your eyes kind of hurt a little if you do it for too long. And also look at that. That makes my eyes freak out as well. Tell me if it makes your eyes freak out and stuff. Oh, wait. We're going to be coming up on our stop soon. At first we built it all out of quartz blocks, we did. And then we started building it out of the other block. I think that might actually be obsidian though. Let me quickly check. Yeah, it is obsidian. And then we started building out of a whole load of obsidian, and then we started building out of all of that. Yeah, that build was like a kind of greenhouse thing, I think. And coming up right here. Black Wolf, he covered the thing up with dirt. Hang on. I need help. I need you to cover this all up with this grass block. Look. Boom, 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 boom. I need to show my viewers around, I did. He'll get on work towards that, he will. And also, this is going to be a hard build, you guys. I'm not using any tutorial or anything. But no, how about I show off inside of some of the houses while he quickly does that. Black Wolf, teleport me when you've done building that house. I mean all that dirt. Yeah, there's not any proper way. Oh wait, yes there is. Look, so the greenhouse. Yeah, we have a pretty wild greenhouse. Has a whole load of items in this greenhouse. And this building. Okay. I'll go show you inside of my old house. Wait, I think this is Black Wolf's old house. Wait, I'll try to go see the old city.
Where'd you go? My mother
Wait,
asked me to get some.
first of all, I said I'll show off my tower, and I'll show it off. Yeah, that person tried to take credit for this build, but they didn't build it, I promise you. And look, so, uh-oh, that's supposed to be closed. Who messed with my redstone system? Oh wait, somebody just broke those quartz. And there's also supposed to be a lever on this side. Oh wait, levers are over here. Boom and boom. Right. I think I won't use that part anymore. Okay, there we go. Let's see how well he's done. Whoa. Well, as you can see though, he does build very fast. And can also break very fast. Alright. Blocks of diamonds, yeah, they're cool. But look. Woo. Right, let's see though how accurate my shooting is with a bow. I'll try to shoot that second white block. Oh, that would have hit the second. Wait, did I hit? Oh, wait, yes, that did just hit one of those trees.
One thing about a pig, always buy the newest model. No, I just want to make. Alright.
Look, you guys, I've got it. 3. That one I just missed. Good, that's a 4. That's a 5th. Oh. And now let's see if I just go like that. What does it like? How about that far? How about that far? How about that far? And how about that? Oh. How about that? Should I just try to fire an arrow up into oblivion? Oh wait. Oh, good. So look, target practice. Boom. Hey, that will get in my way. Boom. It ain't very hard target practice though. Yeah, here's our little like mini game castle. I think that's what we called it anyway, the mini game castle. Yeah, here's like a tiny little maze. We didn't really create it for any important reason. Okay, so now let me just try that again. Alright, let's see how high I get. I'll shoot an arrow the second that I start going back down. Okay, so where's that arrow? Okay, so now a block or 2 down. How about 2? Yeah. Now let's see if I can jump and then land on that platform. Ooh. There needs to be like 2 lower. No, just 1 lower. Let's see if that one works. Yep, good, that one works. Right, hello and welcome. Hopefully you will enjoy. And quickly let's teleport to here. So it's been hello and welcome. I just got 2 new viewers. Okay, so I am going to be building Stark Tower. Just first of all, I need to wait for this to be filled in. And I guess I can actually start helping it with it. That might actually get it done faster. Wait, where's that quarantine zone item? Yep, this means that it's a quarantine zone. Nobody's allowed in a quarantine zone. Wait, okay, so I just got 2 comments. Rip of Minecraft, let's just ban mine. Hey, I just need to fill it all in and then I can actually start building the Stark Tower, Stark Tower, Stark Tower. Okay. But also we have to constantly add in our quarantine zones. At least I think that's what they're called. I have no idea. Yeah, so I'll just break all of this I will. And there's no way that's going to travel any further. And plus, oh wait, I think I might actually just be able to do all of that via buckets. Yeah, I could actually do that all via buckets. Boom. Hey, look. Oh wait, no, we do have to fill it all up. Plus, look, boom, and shut off a little area like this, boom, and look, you're already shutting down a whole load of water. Yeah, look, but there's no way we can bucket it all out. We need to place it out. Black Wolf, as soon as we placed all this dirt, we'll have to get rid of it. He just changed his skin, you guys, to Maggie from The Simpsons, if you don't know what that's from. Yeah, I should just call this landscape in the area for the start build. But hey, we actually get to doing a start tower build. I have no idea, no idea. You guys, and when the division comes out on Tuesday, get ready to have some division to watch, since then I'm going to be recording some. I may record like the first bit of it. Wait, tonight. Oh, I'm getting rid of all of this part. Black Wolf and all the places that I've got these, can we get rid of that dirt? But first of all, we must get rid of all of these water sources.
When I started in this business, rock and roll was defined like this. 2 Jews in a giddy recording 4 Schwarzes on a single track. Now, it's changed so much, it's not even recognizable as the thing people used to be so afraid of. Now, that's not a judgment. I mean, I always tried to give the audience what they wanted, and in return, they made me ridiculously stupid fucking rich. Now, you might want to hate me for that, but before you do, remember this, Joe's prayer.
Okay. Oh wait. No, I can't actually turn on. I can't actually turn on something back home. I'll be able to. So you guys have something to listen to at the exact same time as me placing.
I get to start my own record company. Then I built that company into a record label. And then that label ate up other people's labels. Devoured them. I had a golden ear, silver
There you go.
and a pair of brass balls. But the problem became and everything we put up in. Add to that a couple of disastrous artists signing us, and by 1972...
Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
That's what partners are for. Zach Yankovic, my right-hand man, head of payroll. I mean, promotion.
Okay, can you start breaking away all that stuff? Can you? For a bit. Wait, no. I went over that board, I think. Just first we need to place all of this and then break all of it. Let's go. Right here. Yep. Hopefully you guys will enjoy it. Just sit back and listen. This is from No Copyright Sounds on YouTube Immortality. Okay, let's go. And it isn't a copyright. Black Wolf, just don't break the lines that I'm placing, or if I haven't fully placed the line before it. Okay. Immortality. You guys, I will turn down the music a bit. I will snip the end in the near. Okay. And as I'm finishing, I will be slowly getting rid of the music. Since as soon as the music gone, that means that we've placed it all. Hope you guys enjoying it. Okay. We're almost done breaking all of this. Yep. Now that you guys, when we are actually doing the speed build, well, not quite a speed build, just like a build, but then it will actually have no music, it won't. Okay. Can you place this playback? Good, so now we have done that music. No need for any more music. Black Wolf, we won't need the grass either, just to let you know. But this grass, can you get rid of it? So you're going to be doing it that way. Okay.
Perhaps next week in New York is convenient.
You can do that, no problem. I can.
Right. Good sorcery and also okay, but at the moment I will need to be on alert. Right, I'm so need to get this.
I can be elected to jury, y'all. I can't wait. I can't wait. Sticking to the Nazi fucking asses, you know? Yeah, but more lawyers, man. How many fucking times a lawyer gotta look at this? I don't like that, Rich. I don't like that. Real diligence, that's all. Diligent Germans. Okay. I'm supposed to sleep better now?
What's
I'm Jewish. You tell me Germans are being diligent. That was the question. To go to the attic and start a fucking winery.
Okay. I'm just quickly gonna look up on the internet. Stark Tower. Is that gonna be looking at it at the internet? Dark Tower in Minecraft.
They'll laugh at you.
There you go, you guys. Stark Tower in Minecraft. I'm just quickly searching it up. What build looks the best? Not that. Not exactly enough. What looks like the best build of Stark Tower? Please, just Stark Tower.
Well, boyfriend, get off my set. You know what? You get off my set too. You're fine.
You can't fire me on the star. I'm a girl that goes bananas. It says so on the poster.
Yeah, but we just got the last to see your face. So from now on, the star of the movie is whoever wears this. Hey, if you're gonna fire her, you're not
Stark Tower.
Wow, that fell apart really fast.
Good. This can be my little kind of guide. Like, those two blocks that are broken.
Oh my god. Just shut your face.
Okay, and now let's go.
I don't ask you to make a complaint, you say.
It's relatively hard to build, since first of all, you'll need a kind of block like this. Yeah, and that will have to come around here. Okay, and how does that look? Okay, so it looks like 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so now I'll have to do a small little curve. I will. When it curves back around.
On your space station, life support systems will fail, and you better be ready for it. You hear that old master alarm going off, I see a big top low torch like fire. That fire points down. You got 2 of the 3 worst things that can happen in a space station. Gravity, compression, quick suffocation. I said, you know, what a strange place to die.
No, I need to make this one quite a bit bigger, I do.
Boom, working away, and suddenly one of my eyes hurt like crazy and stopped working properly. It's as if someone had just jabbed something really sharp in my eye. And suddenly, both my eyes were blind. You said I've got a little problem with my vision.
Good. Perfect. And now I just need to make it so it kind of starts turning around as it goes up. It does. Okay, so now I need... What does that block look like? Kind of. Let's see if we can find that. Obsidian will be used for that part. I think that's actually the best part. Alright guys. Okay, so now look. So then goes like a 1 block. Okay. So on this side it goes 1 block and then it starts going like this. It does. And this block is actually too big.
4 spacecraft flying
Wait,
in
1
formation.
sec.
It's got wings all over the place. The big solar
Can I
panel.
show you
It's a
something?
breathtaking looking thing.
Yeah, sure.
The Russian space station Mir.
Okay.
Mir Space Station was the first modular space station. It was complex in
where's
space with
this
about
guy heading?
7 different modules. Sort of looked like school
This
buses
goes around to
interconnected
head
with some
as
tunnels.
close to him as I can.
They have a space station. We keep talking about building one.
He knows his way around this place very good.
Learn what we can.
3, 2, 1. Booster ignition and liftoff of Discovery on a bold new era of spaceflight between the United States and Russia.
Mir came together to try
What
to
is
bring
this?
2 great spacefaring nations together with a common goal, and I think both nations had that same goal: go out there, colonize space, move mankind forward.
Let's see if we can't reduce some of those Cold War tensions by working with the Russians in space. Let's also get some long-term stay experience on American astronauts. Because the longest we had astronauts in space up to that time had been 84 days back in Skylab, back in the 1970s. So we made a deal with the Russians. We flew some Russian astronauts on the space shuttle, and we bought space on the Mir space station for American astronauts.
Dan Brandenstein was then chief of the astronautics.
What is this place?
And it took me about a nanosecond. So, yeah. It was going to be the first long-duration mission in about
Don't look
20
anything
years.
like
It was going to be
Dark
NASA's
Tower.
opportunity
If that's what you're trying
to have
to
an
say it is.
astronaut fly a long-duration mission.
Nothing
They really
like
thought
it.
they needed the data. They were lacking in physiological data on the
Yeah, it
effects
doesn't
of
look
zero-G on humans.
technologized stuff. What is it? That's my first question. What is it? That's all I need to know to see what I think.
The difference, as I saw it, for flying the Mir mission as opposed to 4 previous shuttles was that I would have a Russian commander, a Russian flight engineer. I would be training outside the country. The other thing is, on a shuttle flight, they're short, and you're intensively trained for everything you do. Every moment you're up there is scripted. That can't possibly be the case when you're talking a mission that's going to be months long. Going to the Mir station was quite an event for me. I was a medical
He's
doctor,
writing
and a lot of the
dot,
experiments on
dot,
that mission were
dot.
medical experiments.
Hell lab,
It's like
and
being
it will,
absolute bed rest. Imagine
it will
yourself
go all
lying
over.
there, not even
What does
being
that mean? It will go all
for
over.
115 days, which is the period of time I was up there. Obviously, muscles are a use it or lose it thing, so during the whole course of the mission, I lost, for instance, 30% of the muscle mass from my calves, and about the same from the muscles in the lower back, 20% from the thigh muscles.
Okay.
I lost about a third of the red blood cell mass, and that was a real loss.
Okay.
I was a NASA astronaut from 1992 to 1998. Gibson, chief of the astronauts.
Look, loads of dragon eggs.
Mir space station, parts of which are 11 years old. Going to go to Russia, 2 years of training, and you're going to space yourself, 2 Russian cosmonauts, 5 months. What do you think? And it was one of those things, I better check with my wife Ruth before I sign up for that. Everything's come together here, looks like a good morning to launch.
Leaving the never. No.
Great capabilities, but really the missions that went to Mir, the main thing was to deliver the cargo, and that was the #1 priority. To get me on board,
Let's
to get
go.
John Laha, who had spent the last 4 months on Mirror, back home.
I need to get back to Start Tower though. Man, this is a long flight of stairs. Can't I just fly up the centre? As if I am Iron Man. Iron Man flies up the centre stairs, don't you? But he probably does.
It is just a mess of floating bags,
Boom,
broken
boom,
pieces
boom,
of
boom.
equipment, and literally kind of
Oh my
squeezed
god,
your
but
way
he's
through.
underground
Kind of
base,
pushing your
aren't
way
we?
through this floating mess of discarded gear and trash. The Mir space station was an old space station, and you've got years of built-up dirt, grime, mess. And so quite a shocking difference between the sterile, organized spacecraft and the space shuttle versus
I have no clue where we are.
These people in Houston designed the whole 5-day handover with Jerry. We got very organized for the handover. A good analogy would be if you work in a garage at home. You know your garage really well. A stranger comes in and you ask them to do something, they don't know what anything is. But if you spend a couple hours showing them everything and they get to know everything, then they can do it pretty good.
Where's Start Tower?
Had 4 months of
At least the build place for Start Tower. I know it has an ocean next to it, so I'm just going to go across this ocean.
Methodically show you how things actually work here, not what you might have learned down on Earth. These are the things you better watch out for, and this is what I want you to do. For example,
And the first building I find is Start Tower. Okay, so then, wait, what does it look like? Wait. Okay, so it kind of goes back around 10 and then 3 and then it's out a bit. What? Where was I? Where have I been teleported?
That was Vasily Saleyev and Sasha Vazukhin. Was the commander at that time.
That black block goes back 10 and then it's a 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I'll go back 20 actually. 20, 1, 2, 3.
Two overlapping crews, so we had 6 people on
And
board
what
at that
was
time.
next? Okay, so then it goes up by 1, just with a full line of iron, I think that block is. Just ask it will have to be iron ore. We're not in the same texture pack as there. One is
laptop computer, entering some data from an experiment I'm conducting.
and then I need to have it. So 2 of them. Okay, so it's 2 of these.
They sent me to turn on an
And
additional
then
oxygen tank.
it's actually very confusing having to build Start Tower.
When there isn't enough oxygen at the station, then we use oxygen tanks as an additional oxygen source. I
2,
turned on this oxygen tank.
3.
That started the chemical reaction.
Think. So it was 1, 2, 3, and then it started going backwards. And also, I think it actually started going back into 1 blocks. Oh no, it's still just 2 blocks.
But I heard an extra sound that caught my attention.
1.
I turned around and saw a fire soap.
Oh wait, no. So it was like this, it was. Moon. And then it just like curves around when it gets to the, yeah, it was the exact same pattern on the other side it does.
So I set fire
very quietly.
And this one has to go back by a few extra.
You didn't find out about the fire until the smoke sensors went off.
Делай ничего. Саша, иди наделай ничего.
1, 2,
And then I hear that old master alarm going off, and you hear this loud clang, 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 clang. And I said, well, I better go check and see what's going on out there. So I leave the ceiling, flying to the node, turn the corner to go look at the
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
And he says, Doc,
There's another 20 blocks in. What? What is it supposed to be?
Look down the length of the module.
I have no clue what it's supposed to be. Oh, a little potato farm. Go ahead with your potato farm then.
2, 3, 4 feet in length, sparks flying off the
And
end.
then it goes 1, 2, 3. And then it goes 1, 2. And then it goes 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. And then it starts going like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then I need to quickly. I have this going at 5 times. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so then it does a 1. Wait, wrong look. 1, 2, 3. And it goes 1.
It was an intense,
1, 2.
tough blowtorch like fire. Because that blowtorch points down, not only do you have a fire, but now you've got a blowtorch hitting a little aluminum hull about that thick. And that's going to pierce that hull rapidly.
No, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Three worst things that can happen in space.
I'm around 6 blocks back. Oh wait, so 1, 2, 3, and then it's 1, 2. And then I go into look at blocks where it goes like this. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
So the crew went over, started activating the Soyuz capsule for
Wait,
evacuation.
I'm still 4 blocks away. Or maybe I need to go 2 on like 2 more. And then boom boom. No, I should be able to reach there. Boom, boom, boom. And then also.
People say, you know, was your pulse racing? Were you screaming? Were you doing anything? I said, okay, Jerry, you know, I'm going to survive this thing if it's survivable. I'm going to do my part. I'm not going to let my crewmates down. I'm actually going through this in my head. All right, what do I need to do? I need to get an oxygen respirator out. We need to get to that fire extinguisher. And I had to tell myself, okay, Jerry, get going.
I need to have 1 twice. How about this 1 twice? And then I actually can get so it goes like that. Good, so now I have it so it goes round.
Underwater, starting to get a little fuzzy peripheral vision, needing oxygen.
Most people build it differently, but this is my way of building it. And I think I'm to call this the harder way. Oh wait, but in front of me, they have it so it goes up 1, 2.
Correctly, breathe in again.
Okay.
Mask just flashes around my face.
1,
Got a
2,
fill respirator.
3.
I'll yank that off my head.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I'll tell you, next, 60 seconds of my life is just frame by frame, split second by split second inside my head.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, this is actually a very confusing build. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Be there forever. If I was in that moment, feeling my way along that bulkhead,
1, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4,
my way along the wall, And then humanness comes into play, and I start thinking about the things I care about, and I
and
actually
then
just
I'll
yelled it
go
out.
for
I said,
5.
"Goodbye, my
1,
wife."
2, 3, 4, 5. Good, so that's how cool just that starting part is going to be up to where it says start. Just the person who I'm watching that spell it SVARK. Or maybe that's a T, just the line makes it look like a Z. Zark. That is Zark, sorry. Yeah. Planet Minecraft is the one that I'm looking at the moment. And if you're the person who built it at Planet Minecraft, sorry, I cannot tell. Some people have the Avengers symbol, some people have Start. I'm going to try to have them both. So maybe like have the Avengers symbol this side, Start. You can't even think about that until you've done this. And this part's a whole load harder. Right. Kind of. And this one curves upwards though. 1, 2, 3. It starts off with 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Yeah, so you're supposed to meet, and then this one's supposed to go even higher. So they're supposed to meet, and then they're supposed to do the curve bit for the start platform. Oh wait, so I just got a 3rd comment. Few comments. I have no clue what that means. Put it into simple words and then people might actually be able to understand. So there's just too many words there. I have no clue how they even allowed you to fit that into the text box since there's only 60 spaces.
Smoke everywhere still. I'm an MD, Dr. Me kicks in and I say, man, we are still in big trouble. The only thing keeping us each alive is still a canister of oxygen, and we still have an unbreathable atmosphere. Tell my two mates go to the end of the module, slow your metabolic rate, make everything.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
So we do.
But you do actually have to add in a lot of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, add in a 5. Or is that 1, 5? 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'm going to do 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it goes to infinity. So that one's actually a 3.
Sniff's able to breathe.
You just know mama? Wrote it out. You just know mama?
Okay, so now let's get on to the next bit. So, and then it's curves upwards at the top, but first we need to try and do this on the other side. Then it goes up. Alright.
Spend the next 24 hours assessing the damage.
Yeah, and a happy face. Like, let's quickly go see what it
We also
is.
had that leaking ethylene glycol, so now we've got, whatever was burning in that fire, some kind of toxic substance. Talk about the fire directly to
Would you like
control.
to
It was
go
very, very
on my
difficult.
new world?
These things are sort of delicate politically when you're trying to get a U.S.-Russian partnership going.
Once the fire broke out,
Wait,
you had
do you want to build Stark Tower with me? Do ya? How about we both build Stark Tower?
I was a little persistent beyond what they probably wanted.
Go on your new world, but is it in the normal texture pack? nod or shake your head. Because I am not guaranteeing that I want to go on there. First of all, I want to know what texture pack it's on. It's on normal. Is it on normal? Yes or no? Wait. Search up on the internet, Stark Tower, and then look at the picture of Planet Minecraft.
Understand the dangers of the job.
And then it looks like it's made out of like some jungle, iron, and it has some blue blocks. But also it has 1, 2, 3, 4 buildings in the background with a road in front of it and a tiny pool at the bottom. Look on the internet and search for that photo. It's in Minecraft version. Okay, let me quickly see what he writes.
It was 4 months after the fire when a special experiment was conducted. Distance of 5 kilometers.
I will send you an invite. I do have that picture up on the internet of Planet Minecraft Stark Tower in Minecraft, and it's got a little pool at the bottom.
Took all the supplies off, filled it basically, sent it out.
Okay, and then we'll just have to wait, guys. Sorry though, but I do have to go on blue screen. I've got the invite. Okay. I am going to be restarting this build though, I am. But just on the normal extra pack and in a different world. So everything that I just made, we ain't going to be doing anymore. Right. Replica though that I'm looking at. Alright, just got the invite, you guys. Okay, so we just got to join. Yeah. This isn't the normal texture pack. I know exactly. It's a fantasy one, isn't it? Wait, if I have a look at the glass, I'll know if it's fantasy. I think this is fantasy. Hey, I've never looked at the fantasy one before though, so I don't know. I think it's the fantasy one. Where are we going to build it?
In a span of 10 weeks, the river terrorized the East End Atlantic. From start to finish.
Oh, kind of on the case, just a tad lighter, but not quite. The oak is the closest we will get, and then we will need iron. Well, so where's an iron block? In fact, no, not an iron block. Let's get a block of walls. That looks correct. And then we also need kind of a... Does this texture pack have it? Black wall. Yeah, and then we can make the start since we won't get far enough at the moment. We won't. Where's our build location? Oh, right here should be fine. Okay. Okay, so now right now I won't do that part and then on the other Okay, but first of all, we will need to go like this. Dun dun and 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 dun. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of blocks that we're going to have to build. So 1, 2, and then it goes into the 1 blocks. I think I did 3, and then it was like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, and okay, so there's 4 1, 2s, and then there was, yeah, there's also this, and then first of all, I need to build this one up. See the one that I built it in the other one. So this area, I do need a very large area though. Extend it out more that way that you're building more. Extend it out that way more. I need it going that way more. Since it's going to be absolutely massive this hill. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so now let's quickly start building again. You've looked at my character enough now. Okay, so then I have actually watched Age of Ultron, if you guys are asking. I've watched both the Avengers films. They're actually quite good, the Avenger films. Okay. But we done 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh wait, 1, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And then we done 1, 2, 3, and then the 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. But then first of all, also here, and I think it's only block 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I've done another 4. And I've done another 4. Now I've done a 3. 1, 2, 3. No, there's no way these are going to join together by the way that I've built them at the moment. I'm going to have to extend them by a whole load. 1, 2, 3, 4. Black wall. But once you've done making this massive area that you're building, copy what I'm doing just on the other side. It should look pretty much identical.
Why do you keep trying to send me to the shop? I don't want to keep on to the shop.
Okay.
So,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to become a very tall building, this building is. 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh wait, black wall. I think we can change the city into this one, because I want Stark Tower to be in the main city. So this is now going to be the main city. Can I say, can we go on the city? This is the city that I mean, okay, Blackwall? Don't have to go, you're not on the city, because that you're doing other stuff and you're busy. But you do upload a lot of YouTube videos. 2, 3, 4. Sorry you guys that I couldn't upload a Borderlands video today, just hey, couldn't have enough time. 1, 2, 3, 4. do 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3.
Get off there.
How about I change it so they're like that, and I'll make it so this one's a 3. Okay. So now all I've got to do is go 1, and then this goes 2 up, and then it goes 2 up. Yeah. 1, and then there's a second. Yeah, it does look very confusing, just it will be all making sense at the end. And plus, this is only the edge. The other edge will be being done by Black Wolf. Wait, no, that's only 1. I need to make sure that that's 2. But these are going to be the main blocks that we're going to be building out of. Black Wolf, that's far enough that way, that is. And now start going. Oh wait, that's how big he's building it. So this is how big the Stark Tower building should have been. Just we don't need as big build as he planned. But I guess we are going to be adding a lot of stuff here, we are. Because after this, I'm going to be building the helicarrier, like really near to it. Because the helicarrier will be a lot bigger than this. Okay. Black Wolf, you don't need to make it too tall, only 1 tall. Black Wolf, can you start helping me with this build that I'm doing at the moment? What you got to do is you've got to copy what I'm doing on the other side, and you can keep on coming to look at my side if you need to. You can. Okay. Alright. You guys, and this is actually gonna be an exact replica, since I'm looking at the moment at a picture I am of it. Yeah, I want this to be the perfect build. Black Wolf, this is my side. You need to go to the other side and copy it on that side. You do. And also there is going to be the boom and the boom. Okay, I'll tell you when. I'll just quickly add in a little basic bit of foundation for you. And I'll add in pretty much most of what I have. Okay. Black Wolf, other side. You go over that side. The blocks we have is black wall, block of quartz and oak planks. Just you won't need the oak planks. I've already done all the oak planks. All you need is black wall and block of quartz. Now wait, copy on these blocks, look. So these ones, copy these edge blocks that I've got. Oh, wait, boom and boom. Yeah, you need to copy what I've done on them. I'll do a little bit on this side for you. Okay, and now I will be able to do all of this.
Jack the Ripper only existed in one time and place in history, the dark, depressed slums of London's East End in the autumn of 1888.
Wait, is that a copy part? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That block's only a 4 blocker. I didn't do all of the 4 blockers as 5 blockers. That one's a 4 block as well. You need to come over to my side and start counting the blocks, you do. Since I've got a picture up that I'm looking at. It's going to be a very big build, just to warn you though. Yeah, hopefully it doesn't become too crazy of a build. If it becomes a build that's going to be too crazy, then we may not actually be able to do it. Just this is now the main city, okay, Blackpool? Good. Let's go. I'll show you guys that there's no one else in the game who's speaking, but mainly since I'm in game chat, because this guy doesn't have a mic. Alright, Black Wolf, place down a sign on your side if I invite you to a party, will you join it? Since I want to invite you to a party, just I'm not sure if you'll join. Write down a sign on your side.
The harsh reality of life in the East End forced many desperate women into the
Okay.
streets.
I'm not sure what that means since you didn't place down a sign. So I'm not sure if we will go in a party, you guys. Since if we go in a party now, I'll try and invite some people. You guys, and it's purposefully not the exact same on each side.
Did do it to me.
Prostitution was not an informed choice for these women.
Yep, well this build is already getting very tall. I'm only just scratching the surfaces of the build at the moment. Done it. Okay. Good. So here is where the next block goes, and also here. And then it is these 2 blocks, boom and boom, and then these 2, 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 boom, and this one. Wait, I guess I can just add that one as 3 tools. Also, he hasn't yet done that part, so I will just like kind of add on to here. I will.
Still don't know the answer.
Trap them somewhere. They're right there in the back. They are coming after you.
And then, okay. So now I need to just start actually going in like this. I do.
Dark alleys.
Boom, boom. Darn it, on block. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. There's going to be a whole load of blocks that I'm going to be placing. Right. Okay.
She was working the streets to earn money for her bed.
Okay.
She'd already earned enough money for her bed a couple of times that night, and she'd spent it on alcohol. She was quite confident she would make it again.
Okay.
She said to the doll's housekeeper, "I'll make the money soon. Look what a jolly new bonnet I've got." And she thought that the new hat would have sent custom. Just 1 hour after speaking to the housekeeper, Polly was found dead around 3:30 a.m. by a car accident.
Okay, have a look at this one. Oh, I don't think I want to do much up though. Possibly since I only have 3 more lines. I may have to build, even though I may have to change both of our ones actually. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But that one is supposed to be 1, 2. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I need to do 4. 1, 2. 1, 2.
Less than 2 weeks after the violent death of Polly Nichols, another shocking murder took place when Annie Chapman met her wife again on September 8, 1888. Annie Chapman became a victim of Jack the Ripper for more or less the same reason as all the victims did. She was forced onto the East End of London to become a prostitute. She didn't have the money to pay for her debts, so she was ejected from a common lodging house, which was on Dorset Street, and she went off. Like Polly Nichols, Annie Chapman was also a hard-drinking woman in her 40s who had turned to prostitution to pay her bills. But this time, the crime scene was even more grotesque. Her throat was slit from left to right, a couple of times apparently. And she had also been...
Black Wolf, we need to change the whole design of it. He needs to go backwards. Oh, he's really good at building arrows. Sorry, I think I've done wrong. What have you done wrong? But anyways, I done something wrong in the build as well. I didn't build your side correctly. I didn't. So I messed up at it as well. It's very easy to mess up on this build. You need to break all of your sides, you do. Your side was built wrong. Okay, so that's 3. Okay, I'm just about to quickly change it all. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. Okay. You did do it wrong. But hey, we've now got to be using a whole lot more space, which means that we're going to have a bigger and better build. Okay, so this is now where you have to build it from.
Of course, there's no television, there's no radio in those days, but what there were these tabloid newspapers.
Here you go. I done some of that for you. I did. Now here's actually the hard part. It is.
Just a perfect example of India coming up.
Alright, so I need to come up to where this part is. I do.
Plus you had the ever-present newsboys who stood out on the corner crying out all the details of these horrific crimes.
What did you write? There's nothing on the sign. Nothing on the sign.
Sex and violence. They sell. It still sells. And this was the first. And it was
Look inside.
things that were taboo.
Okay.
Spoken about.
An intense new visual element of the coverage.
It also coincided with police.
Is there a whole load of chair designs and what stuff you need to build them?
Real images. You had these horrific images.
Oh, I like this one though. That one looks very cool.
So it generated a revulsion and attraction.
Finding who was responsible and bringing them to justice would fall on the Metropolitan Police Force, also known as Scotland Yard. As anxiety took hold and coverage intensified, the search for the identity of the killer led to a series of letters delivered.
And now I'm just going to go back to more of Stark Tower.
The name Jack the Ripper comes from what is known as the Dear Boss letter, which was sent to the Central News Agency, which then passed it on to Scotland Yard. It's almost certainly not written by the murderer. In fact, the police at the time have suggested that it was written by a journalist. Many doubted the authenticity of the letters.
I think it wouldn't be a stretch of the imagination
can you help
to say that
me do Stark Tower now? All you got to do is copy it on the other side.
Sales, or whether it was somebody in the public who got off on becoming part of this crime fest.
Despite the dubious nature of the letters, investigators took them seriously.
The police did everything they could when the Jack the Ripper letters came, the famous letter, Dear Boss, followed by the postcard Saucy Jackie.
They have facsimile printed and circulated to see if anybody recognises.
I think he's going to write back. Yeah, I knew you was going to write back.
Criticizes the police for what they did. Unfortunately, instead of helping police, the letters spawned a
Back soon, I think that'll. Well.
They released the letter.
Let's see.
Once that letter went public, those murders became famous not just throughout London but throughout the world.
I've no clue what he's writing. That looks like a lightning bolt kinda. But okay. Yes, back soon. Well, back soon. Back. Yep.
Forensic science in 1888. Even something as fundamental as the use of fingerprinting
Back soon.
was still several years off.
Hey, Frog. Frog? Alright, Black Wolf, can you give me the abilities to teleport people? Hey, Frog. Okay, you guys, turns out Frog has joined. Okay. I'm just going to quickly grab myself splash potion of... Let me quickly find a splash potion of speed, swiftness, 3 minutes. Okay.
And even went undercover themselves to get gossip from the homeless and others close to the street. Unfortunately, denizens of
Whitechapel speed for 6 minutes.
We had people who distrusted the police, always going to come forward.
Oh wait, that's plus 40%.
Reward offered about 14,000 letters.
Okay.
And all they did was confuse the case even more. The police really did vigilance. They put out a dragnet, they had patrols on the street.
I have no clue what that is.
When the relationship between the press and the police was tenuous, law enforcement was suspicious of the press leaking their strategy, and newspapers would in turn...
I think Frog's doing something at the moment, you guys. Yeah, I know, it does look very confusing. But eventually it'll work. But that third one only went up by 2, and then at the top it just rounded off a bit. Cowboy. Frog. I don't think you're there. Oh, wait, Frog, say hi if you're there. No, don't copy what I'm doing. I need to do it a certain way.
Local businessmen concerned about the impact of the crimes on their finances took matters into their own hands.
No. Don't need that. Dad! What? Okay. It's Bradley. I'm back to you guys. Cowboy, what are you doing? Hello, are you there? I don't think he's there.
What? What about money?
1, 2, 3, 4. I'm rounding it all up here, Cowboy, for a reason. Because we're building Star Tower. Cowboy, sit, black wall, and up the side, okay? Here's some black wool. Look, here. There's black wool. No, not on this side. Not on this side. Go copy what I've done on the other side. Since there's two sides to this. And on the other side, we haven't built much. So copy exactly block for block what I've built. And that's a very important part of it, building it block for block. It is. Wait. Right there. Frog? Are you there? Go to the end if you want. I don't need to go to the end since I'm doing this. Have a look though. The end eyes follow you. If you have a look at them, yeah, they'll follow you. At least they follow me. If it doesn't work, Cowboy, then a recommendation is that you mine it and then you place it back. So place it back. I've already broke it for you. So if you want to place it back, then all we need to do is find an eye of ender. Oh wait, here's an eye of ender. Got you the portal already. Got the portal ready. Cowboy, here's the portal, look, I'll throw stuff through it. I'll splash potion the portal. Look, Cowboy, already got the portal. Oh no wait, you just broke this, you did. I've already built it, Frog. Look, right there. Look, over here. There you go. Sent you to the end. You have been banished to the end. Yeah, you enjoying it at the end? You should be. You're living there. That's your new home. Build there if you want. Oh yeah, just there's no way for you to come back at the moment. I may be breaking away the portal for you to come back. Boom, 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 boom. There you go, you now can't come back.
Unlike Strike, Edo's body had all the earmarks of the infamous killer's handiwork. You've got time to even make up for the
Frog, are you there?
Up until this point, the murders were investigated.
You guys? Oh wait, there's a sign down here.
A small section called Mitre Square, which was under the jurisdiction of the city of
Black wool. But you see what I've done on that side? Can you copy it on the other side over here? Look, so on this side, copy what I've done over here. Since I'm building it in a certain way, I am. Just for... Okay. Thank you. There's no way for you to get back to the end now, Frog. We broke the portal, and if you break another one of the items here, then it will hit you. If you're going to build something, go and build it somewhere else, please. I said go build it somewhere else. in an actual school. Oh, cowboy, let's stop in school and go and build your own building. Go and build your own building. Oh wait. Oh, you can go and fight monsters. Quickly go spawn monsters and fight them in survival mode. Sound good? Can you put Frog Does Gaming in survival mode, please, Black Wolf? Can you? We're going to be building that tower. He just fell from higher place. Wait. Okay, so. Oh wait, can I quickly set the world spawn point and teleport me from this gaming? There's no way he can survive anymore. What? Black Wolf. I'm glitched. Oh my god, my character's glitched.
DNA would come in handy if we had it at that time to say that
teleport to a player, UK Black Wolf.
from the victim.
Black Wolf.
It could have been a kidney that
Can you put my guy in survival? In fact, no, I will. Survival.
it could have been a kidney from another murder.
Can you kill me, Black Wolf?
To send those letters would require an individual
Black Wolf, can you kill me?
ability to think through what their acts were doing and to seek out publicity. And I don't think the Jack the Ripper profile, based upon the crime scene evidence,
Dad. The screen's glitched.
And most horrific crime. Unlike the other victims, Mary Kelly was killed indoors in private, giving the Ripper time to do his most.
No. Black Wolf. Black Wolf, can you kill me so I can come back? I need to die.
The horrific scene was one of the first untouched crime scenes ever.
Yeah, I need to be killed. Go respawn. Oh yeah. Quickly, can you help me? Oh wait, can you put that Taylor So Good guy in survival? Can ya?
No one quite knows why Jack the Ripper stopped killing.
Wait, Frog, come over to where I am. I'm gonna give you diamond gear. Look, here.
But I don't believe that Jack the Ripper stopped at his own volition. I believe that Jack the Ripper was
And I also need to give you the boots. And I also need to give you a sword. Boom and boom. And then I'll quickly give you an OP bow. Put it all on quickly. An anvil, and also I need that bow and arrow. And I need infinity one.
What happened in London was in the grip of Jack the Ripper and Police received countless letters from people claiming to be the killer, but no one was apprehended.
Since the Ripper murders, there have been probably hundreds of suspects suggested, and they run the gamut from believable to pretty much incredible. Van Gogh was suggested recently. Walter Sickert.
One sec, I'm just quickly adding a whole load of gears to your bow.
By Patricia Cornwall. Some of the theories are really outrageous.
Even a member of the
Cowboy,
Prince Albert Victor
come to where I am. Look,
became a far-fetched suspect.
behind you, Cowboy. Cowboy, a bow, a really good one. Cowboy.
Mentioned by Chief Inspector John Littlechild to author and journalist George Morrison in 1930. Seen as a
Cowboy, stand still. Look, I want to give you something.
Despite advised always, but it's
Look. No.
He's in his 50s, I think.
Cowboy, here. Take this bow. Quick, take it. Look, it's an OP bow. If he gets that bow. Wait, let's just quickly do something.
because of his outrageous moustache and rather tall stature for the time, would have made him conspicuous and easy to spot.
That's it though. I'm gonna just go up to that guy and kill him. Cowboy, I'm gonna quickly murder this guy. I am. But no, that's it. I'll just go up so high. Cowboy, stand near that Taylor So Good guy, since I'm gonna fly up as high as I can, and I'm gonna teleport him to me. Blackwall, can you go? Can you copy what I've done on the other side?
He was in prison in France in 1888 and couldn't have been responsible for the crimes.
Shoot a guy in the head, kill him once again. Shoot a guy in the head, kill him once again. Shoot a guy in the head, kill him once again. That is how you kill him.
But nothing believed Druitt's family thought he was dead to return. Druitt became a person of interest when he committed suicide by drowning himself in the Thames, just weeks after the murder of Mary.
Druitt is dead. Druitt is named as a suspect. And those two things...
Quickly.
I don't think anybody who believes in Druitt as a suspect is...
No.
perfectly sensible
Right.
for somebody's thing.
Cowboy, when we finish Start Tower though, we'll give you a free tour. Most people have to earn the in-game money by, well, doing jobs. And we'll give it to you for free. Just we won't let you live here. We do not want to fix this method. And trust me, we just truly do not.
Within a few years, he was exhibiting signs of insanity.
Kaminski was a hairdresser who lived in the Whitechapel area. After putting a knife on his sister, he was admitted into an asylum in 1881. During the time of the river crime, Kaminski and his family were questioned by police.
He claimed he was guided by voices. In other words, he heard audible hallucinations.
Police believed
and then there's
and detained him, but couldn't convict him of the murders. And so the police had to return Kaminski to his family.
That works out. Oi, put him in adventure. Put him in adventure.
Committed to an asylum, which effectively put him beyond any reasonable thought.
Can you place him in adventure, Tanya Blackwall? He's trying to break the blocks.
20 years
We don't like block breakers. We don't like block breakers.
thanks to a booklet
Especially not trolling.
to the Metropolitan Police
1,
during the
2,
investigation.
In 1910, he published his memoirs called The Light Side of My Official
4,
Life, in which he discusses the Whitechapel murders. He actually suggested that the Metropolitan Police knew who the murderer was and that he was incarcerated.
If you was wrong, you've got the slipper.
And he doesn't name the suspect.
4,
He actually alludes to
and it is then.
Polish Jew who was
How many is it here?
in later years.
It is then 1, 2, 3. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's 4.
Sponsors have written some additions to what Anderson
Oh wait,
and he says that the suspect was
wait, Cowboy. I'll fly up really high and make him die. Hey, he ain't gonna be surviving once I kill him.
it may have been a case of mistaken identity. In December of 1888,
And then
a confused Polish Jew was found
teleport to me.
at the East End in London. It was determined he couldn't care for himself. When he was brought in, he became violent.
Quick, cowboy! I'll teleport you to him so you can take all his gear. Teleport to me. Oh no. Sorry, cowboy. I can unteleport you here. Just I have stole some of his gear. Yeah, he ain't getting any of this stuff back. Yeah, and trust me on that one. Hey, I ain't giving him that gear back. He has too much trouble with that gear. Okay, so that's your freeze locker. It was. And after that it was a 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then to the side a 4. Wait, 1.
And contrary to McNaughton and Anderson's reports, Aaron Kosminski lived many years in the asylum before dying in 1919.
The notes that Chief Inspector Swanson had made in his copy of Anderson's memoirs, where he said Anderson's suspect was
Three, 4, and then it is a 1, 2, 3.
He died shortly after going into this.
1, 4.
He was at in 1910.
Like
At
1,
that point, Kosminski was
2,
still alive.
3, 4.
Norton was wrong about some other things as well. And when I went through, he seemed an improbable candidate. His name is David Cohen. I think that he is the only person who fits Anderson's claim that he was a poor Polish Jew who went into the asylum.
Even the FBI profiler, John Douglas, who studied
Yeah, why did you say that?
eventually agreed that Cohen was in 2000, Douglas released his book, The Cases That Haunt, where he states that reviewing the evidence of death magnified his research. He's prepared to say that Jack the Ripper was either the man known to police as David Cohen or someone very much like him. I fully agree with that. I think David Cohen fits the profile perfectly. In Cohen's 2014 book, Why We Love Serial Killers, he examines the type of killer that Jack the Ripper was. Jack the Ripper is what we would call a disorganized serial killer. A disorganized serial killer is one who attacks his victims in a blitz-like fashion, out of the shadows. This is not a planned event. This is not an event that is well thought out, where there's an escape strategy, there's no intention or plan to hide the body. There's an excellent chance that Jack the Ripper was a paranoid schizophrenic who would be diagnosed as such today, mentally ill. Probably did not function in society very well at all. Was not married, probably lived very close to where the murders took place in Whitechapel, so he was probably a very poor individual himself, lived in that community, knew it well, and yet, like all things related to the Ripper, all conclusions are circumstantial. As the search goes on, Rippermania is alive and well. In London, popular Jack the Ripper tours continue to feed the public's insatiable, morbid obsession with the Victorian era.
In the horrors of the crime, the dark side of humanity.
Okay, you guys.
I believe that Jack the Ripper will continue to be a popular figure in technology and media and legend, because what we're looking at is how to go into the heart of darkness.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That the Shaw Russell Edwards believed was left at the scene of Catherine Eddowes' murder is selling online for $4.5 million. This has just become a larger-than-life phenomenon. In fact, Jack the Ripper is so much larger than life.
Then that fourth one ends up
There'll always be a
in
Jack the Ripper, and it will continue to be that way forever. There are new books on Jack the Ripper every year. There's 2 or 3 out this year.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Because there's never any real evidence, there's never any information.
1, 2,
It's all speculation.
I think Jack the Ripper story is timeless.
And then it's to the side one.
Now,
Hey, where does
and I
this
think
one
it
end
will
up?
250 years after the fact. It has just all the makings of legend. It's got brutality, it's got sex, it's got larger-than-life characters.
If we ever caught the Ripper, I think that would be the end
Okay,
of his
so
reign.
these people. Now 5 and a 4. Okay. 2, 3, 4, and a good, and then a 4. Okay. 4.
Won't have to wait for mine to go in for repair.
That was the red line. What about us? Are you with the red line? No. Then I'm your bike buster.
1, 2, 3.
Anyone can.
4, and then 3. 1, 2, and then 1. And then it is a 4. And then it is a 3. Good. Okay. Black Wolf, we have actually got really far in this build at the moment, haven't we? Look. So now we just got to do the thing where we do 2 blocks of it. Okay, so 1, 2. Black Wolf, you build from the other side. I'll build from this side, you go on the other side. And then we can build that way. Just always make sure build definitely on the right places. And make sure that you don't build where my whites are supposed to be. We are actually doing this very strategically. Strategy. Okay, I'll go on the other side then, Black Wolf. We'll just leave them to have an all-out war. We'll just let them wage out war. Yeah, I feel like that would be the best option. Just let them wage out war.
Okay, well, I'm a little bit annoyed, obviously. Of course you are. I imagine you're also feeling frustrated, powerless, scared. Irritated, increasingly irritated. Exactly. That's why we have these victim support leaflets. Are you okay? It's excellent. Written by those who work for us. Great. It's dead. What do you want to hold? What hold? Well, a shame. Potentially the parts are growing up in their necks. Okay, Dale. There's such a thing as the rule of law. What he says is you can't go around burying people in holes. Well, I think this kind of reaction is very common, which is why we like to spend time with the victim and reassure them that they're being protected.
Oh right, sorry.
Yeah, well, actually,
Yeah, that one was actually supposed to be a black one. It was.
no, because I imagine the officer needs to get all these jobs, don't you?
Start on that second line. You need to be doing your second line when I'm coming to your one. And then my one, and then the rest. That one's a black. Place a black here. Boom. Wait. Oh no, we need to move it down by 3. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, man, I told you I don't wank. I have never wanked. That's lovely. Anyway, I need to tell you something.
Alright.
Some very bad men tried to burglarize us. Oh shit. That's terrible news. Look at you. You're really upset about it. I'm scared. Yeah, no, I'm really shook up. Could I have 20 quid? Oh, of course you can.
Okay. Oh my god, Frog. Can you take Frog out of creative? Put him in adventure. In fact, no, wait. Black Wolf, let's both change ourselves back to creative. Change yourself back to creative. Now you can't do it. Black Wolf, they now can't place anything. while those Stark Tower was going good.
Sorry, how is this road? Put him down that bitch. Any way possible, I just snapped his neck across my neck. I can still see his face.
I am. What?
Any specific set of events. And if I were a fucking goblin dog that is shattered in tent, I might be worried, Dale. It's okay, Chief Ken.
Why?
I got this.
Black Wolf, why?
By age, I will protect your family. Well, that's very sweet of you, Dale, but worry not. I'm in my prime, mate.
Why Black Wolf?
Sorry, wait up. Sorry, look, about last night, I'm really sorry. I did try to take the van, but then I crashed it and woke everyone up, so I had to let them out in the shed. Whatever. I know that pissed off because we didn't go to
Oh, yeah?
last night, but I'm actually...
Teleport to me from this gaming.
Oh, I went, just not with you. Alright.
How can you fly? Black Wolf, don't change it back to creative. Only change yourself back to creative. No one else but you changes to creative.
Yeah, deal with it, you quadra badge.
Wait, I'll take out the Ender Dragon though. Look. Boom. Boom. Look, it's simple. All you gotta do is drive by, blowing these things up, and then he will slowly start to die. There you go, cowboy. I got rid of that.
I apologize, Dad. I will be cutting off my thumb and giving it.
Yeah, no, I'm invisible.
Oh, no, I'm dry. Usually a bit of rough and tumble would give me a nosebleed, actually. I am dry as a bone. I was sleeping in the hallway and I just kind of grabbed out. Why were you sleeping in the hallway? It's the center of the house, Ken. It means I can get to trouble spots quicker. I know you take care of that normally, but obviously you can't. You're perfectly safe in this house.
Quickly use arrows against him. Arrows are also effective. Oh wait, just we must make sure that that dragon egg doesn't go in the portal.
He rolls around on crash mats and he headlocks with your team's floor.
Make sure Bobby doesn't die till I've done this protecting of the portal. Good, I've protected the portal so then the dragon egg can't get there.
Come here, you.
Yeah? No, since if it comes on top of here though, then it won't actually have it so that the dragon egg goes somewhere else. Since then the dragon egg will land at somewhere that we want it to. Oh no, now it's time for Sword Mania. Killed him. Yeah, he's easy to kill. The Wither's even easier though. No wait. Protect it. Protect it. Don't break it. Quick. I know how to do this. Don't do anything. Let me do this. I know how to make sure that you get it. Look, place a torch down here and then break this block. Boom. There. Oh wait, should I supply us with loads of these?
You don't remember? I spent the whole weekend cleaning the car. Yeah, well, come on. Go.
Move. Wait, move. Move. I need to do something. Don't worry, Black Wolf, we've already killed the Ender Dragon.
Yes, Steve.
And now I'm just mass supplying us loads of dragon eggs. Look, I've got us loads of dragon eggs in this hole. I've got a hole of dragon eggs.
Where's Zoe? Yeah, that's not possible. I'm her boyfriend.
Look, you guys have a look at all of these.
Can I suggest you go and do shit with your clothes on?
Do you like how many dragon eggs we now own? And then look, if you just go...
You'll see. Right. Ready and ta-da!
Oh no, wait.
A new house.
I'm just max supplying us with a whole load of these.
Every house is exactly the same. How cool is that?
Oh, it's brilliant.
Yeah, I'm just collecting us uploads of dragon eggs. I have over 13 at the moment. Look, I'll let you get some dragon egg hype. Look, down there there's a whole load of dragon egg hype. I'm getting loads of dragon egg hypes.
The question I want to ask is this.
It's what I like to call the mass supplying of the dragon eggs.
What do? You call the police? No. The only thing that you can do is learn.
Look, and now you can do that by yourself. You can, by other people do it with other people. Oh wait. Oh my god, who spawned the Wither? There's the Wither. Don't worry, I'll help kill the Wither. Can you guys help me with the Wither? I can't do it all by myself over here.
I volunteer myself to take his place. Look, I just think we should be talking about security lights and death dogs.
Yeah, look, he's simple to kill. He has like so little health.
Well, I think it's only fair that I should warn you that I have developed my own style of martial arts. It's a mixture between karate and rugby.
Mine never star. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh wait, quickly read this. I am sorry, it's time to go. Why you gotta go? Black Wolf, why you gotta go?
She got that one wrong. It's what you should have done. Grab me from behind, I'll show you what you should have done.
I'll wait for you to spell it out in big, big letters. The guy's gonna leave the world, be warned. And that means that this episode's gonna be over.
Okay, I think
Black Wolf, why you gotta go?
part of the burger is only going to make things worse. It's a training garden. Where you can hug it. Carry on, Dale. How does you like? For a minute.
Should we be that colour?
Yes, it should. I'm going to go for a smoke.
I really think you should let him go.
Oh, shut up, Nina. Steve's always got something to say.
Okay guys, this video is over.